Welcome! So if you saw my video yesterday, you'll have seen that I showed two new record purchases. One was a Synthetian album, quite a rare one, limited quantities when it was reissued a couple of years ago. And the second one was a Notorious B.I.G. album, Born Again, his first album released after his death, that was on sale with a 20% discount at hiphop.com. And speaking of Biggie, those of you who enjoyed seeing me show his album Born Again yesterday are gonna enjoy what I've got here. This is an album, an LP, purchased from my local record store, Tallbird Records in Chesterfield. I've used them a couple of times to get things. Notably, I got a couple of albums for the Love Record Store Day mini event that was last year. That had nothing to do with Record Store Day, but it was very similar. I decided I would get this sent rather than collect it, and it's only taken a day to arrive, so thank you to Maria, who runs Tallbird, for sending this out so quick. Now then, this is quite an exciting thing because this is my first ever Record Store Day pickup. Now, we recently had the second drop of the two-part day just this previous Saturday. Now, weirdly enough, this LP here was actually part of the first drop, which happened, it was like the first or second Saturday in June. And obviously June, as a month for me, was kind of taken up with breaking my arm, dislocating my elbow, hospital trips, x-rays, rest and recuperation, and then by the end of the month I'd finally started to get back to some semblance of normality. I went on Tallbird's site again just to see what Record Store Day stuff, mainly from the second drop, even though I knew there wasn't really anything from the second day that I wanted. And I saw that they still had this in stock and they were listing it with 20% off automatically. There was no code or anything. So I want to show this to you today. Now, it was fairly expensive. It was like about £32 something, and then postage, although it was first class postage, that was about another £6.95 maybe. But it wouldn't have cost much less than that for me to go out on the bus and pick it up myself. In fact, it would have been more expensive because I'd be getting something to eat or a drink and whatever. Right, so my first ever Record Store Day pull here. It's come in two sorters there, kind of record mailers, and yes, here we are. This is the Notorious B.I.G. Duets, the final chapter. Oh yes, as you can see, it's got the Record Store Day holographic sticker on there, and it's also got a nice red and black hype sticker there. Notorious B.I.G. Duets, the final chapter, final collection from Biggie, on red and black swirl vinyl. Oh, and it includes exclusive 7-inch with 2 bonus cuts. I forgot all about that. And some of the artists that feature on this album: Jay-Z, Faith Evans, Missy Elliott, Nas. I'm sure Red Eminem was on here. I can see The Game, Lil Wayne is on here, Mobb Deep, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yep, Eminem, I've just seen him. As I got the Born Again album yesterday, and that kind of set me on the road to getting Biggie's posthumous releases. When you compare B.I.G. with Tupac Shakur, Tupac has a lot of posthumous albums out. There's I think there's more albums that have been released credited to Tupac after his death than before now. Whereas Bad Boy Entertainment, who I think still hold all the rights to Biggie's music, they're a little bit more sort of conservative with what they release. And this, I think, is classed as only his second posthumous release. I think originally this came out 2006, possibly. I'm made up to have got this. It's been tempting me since I knew it was coming out for Record Store Day. I didn't place an order at Tallbird or anywhere else for it. I just thought, well, maybe if I see it for a good price down the line, which is not necessarily guaranteed with Record Store Day stuff, as a lot of it just is so limited. And you get certain flippers buying up multiple stock and then selling it on at a large price. So to get this for less than what it would have been when it came out last month, because it had a 20% discount, I think Tallbird Records done a fantastic job, really. They're not taking advantage of the customers like some flipper sellers on the internet possibly would. So I've got to get this open and have a look, really, because we know that it's coloured vinyl. red and black swirled records in here. So let me just go and get my tweezers, because I don't think this is gatefold. So I'm going to try and open this as carefully as I can, and then I'll be able to conserve these two really nice stickers on the front of the cellophane. So, got it open as neatly as I can. I think this is, well, there'll be 3 discs in here if I count the bonus 7-inch. There's, what's this, a lyric sheet? Well, not necessarily lyrics, but credits there. That's nice. And here is the bonus 7-inch single that I'd completely forgotten about. It's a dinked version as well, so when I play this I'll be using my record adapter. So a quick look at it. Oh, a lovely vibrant red there. Not even sure what tracks are on here, to be honest. It'll say in the credits somewhere. Nah, I can't see. Nice little bonus there. So is there just going to be 1 record? No, I think there is actually 2 discs still in here. I think they're both going to be the same colour, but we can check. So here's disc 1, Duets, the final chapter. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. Actually, I say look at that, I was showing you like the boring side. Oh, no, it's the light. It's so weird. You can only see what an effect it is in a certain light. And I don't know if it's going to come across on camera. But it's definitely, it's like a very dark purple. Like, I'm holding it up now, and it looks like really good to my eyes, but it has to be in this kind of position with the light coming across. And how that's going to look on camera, I don't know, to be honest, but take my word for it. That's a cool patterned record, that. Let me have a quick look at the second disc, but I'm assuming the second disc of the album is going to be the same. Yeah, it's the same kind of deal. There again, I can't tell if this is coming across at all or whether it just looks like standard black vinyl on the video, but to me, yeah, up to a certain light, it's a nice sort of red, then purple when it's a bit darker, then to black, really. It's almost like a colour changing disc, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really happy that I picked this up. This was the one record store day release. When I saw it announced, I thought, well, that's tempting me. But at that point, I've not even decided to buy Notorious B.I.G.'s Born Again album. So far, I've not been collecting any post-death releases, for want of a better term, because I feel like I keep saying posthumous a million times, from Tupac Shakur or from B.I.G. himself. That is a really nice set, that. So once again, many thanks to Tallbird Records, Maria, my local record dealer. Fantastic little shop. I'm not saying that any of my viewers and subscribers are going to be getting to Chesterfield or nearabouts in the near future, but if you do happen to be in the North Derbyshire area and you're looking to do some crate digging, Tallbird's a brilliant shop. Maria's often got some second-hand vinyl deals going on, and she always gets all the new releases in. She always works really hard every record store day to get her customers what they want. I was trying my luck a little bit by waiting so long to buy this. I have managed to get it, and I'm really pleased that I was able to get it from Tallbird. So thank you to all of you for watching this special Record Store Day record unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it, with special thanks that go, as always, to my wonderful subscribers and generous patrons. All my usual links, including my Patreon link, are all down in the description text box. I'm going to go now, and as I've opened it, I just want to get this played. I've still got a bit of a backlog of records that I've not listened to yet that I have shown on this channel, and there's some that I haven't shown yet that I'm waiting for some more to come, and then I'm going to do a big bumper video featuring probably about 9 albums, so look out for that in the near future. But I think this one's going to push to the front of the queue now. I just can't wait to listen to Duets, the final chapter by Notorious B.I.G. and of course all these special guests. And I do hope that you will all join me again next time for my next vinyl record mail opening video. Cheers everyone. See ya!